Tobati, increasing the opportunities offered to the poor youth of Paraguay. Offering young American students the fantastic experience of working for a greater good in the developing world. Promoting cultural diversity and understanding. Team Tobati is a non-profit organization made up of educators and students dedicated to raising Tobati's standard of living by improving educational and healthcare infrastructures. Each March, high school volunteers spend 2 weeks in Tobati working extensively on dozens of projects. The team actively supports the physical improvements of schools and supports medical services and initiatives.
During my first trip to Tobati in 2001, I actually had the honor of being able to help move some of the bricks and some of the dirt. It was one of our big work projects during our week here. Construction on the school finished in 2003, and shortly thereafter they began small English lessons here offered to the community. But the Maki School opened its doors to its first class of students in the fall of 2005. And we had our first class of graduating seniors. So that class that entered in 2005 received their high school diplomas here in December of 2010. And they're now preparing for their studies in college.
The first difference and the most important difference between public schools and the Maki school is that we spend the whole day in school. We have 8 hours of school, and in the public school they just have 4 hours of class a day. Also we have more education, more homework. In the public schools they just have some homework, not a lot.
What does your mother think of the opportunity you're going to get to study, to go to college in the United States?
She said that she and all my family, they are really proud. She's so happy. She always is crying because she's so happy. And she said you have to do your work. That is, so in the future you will succeed. Don't worry about us, just do it. You know, education is the key to open many doors. And I remember when Mr. Juan Carlos Garcia was alive, he always told us, you need education for all things. That is the key that will open many doors for you. And I graduated last year, and I'm thinking about going to the US, finish college, graduate on college, and then come back here, and I would like to be the first Paraguayan director of the Maki School. That would be nice, a nice experience.
The students down there were so nice, and they were so welcoming and grateful for the work, and they're so hardworking and appreciative of everything they've been given, which is very cool. They're obviously a select group, and so the opportunity that they have, most other kids don't, and they really know that, and they kind of take advantage of what they've been given that others haven't.
Getting back to the Maki students, was it a surprise, because you guys had the opportunity to go to some of their houses? What was that like? What was the experience visiting their houses like?
That was probably one of the kind of hardest, not hardest, but one of the kind of moments that left a big impression on me. One of those moments on the trip, because you see the poverty all around and it seems very distant and far off and not connected to you, but as soon as you get to know these people and start caring about them and having fun with them and realizing that they're the same as you, they just have to live in these totally different circumstances, it really kind of hits you and you start to think about everything that we have and how different our worlds are.
I was going to ask you about the cultural differences between you and the Maki students. Do you see any big cultural differences?
I mean, we're all kids. We all like listening to music. We all like having fun. We all like laughing and joking. I suppose in like day-to-day customs, there's differences in how you say hello, how you interact with other people. But in general, I think that we're very similar, and that there's not much as fellow teenagers that like separates us.
It's my house. Grandmother. It's our housewife. I mean, grandfather is in the factory. They have 12 sons, daughters. And I leave her.
And this is your room? How many people sleep here?
5.
5 people.
Yes.
And you're raising chickens? How old are these chicks?
¿Cuántos años tienen?
And 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
My name is Nilce.
Muy bien.
My sister.
Ajá.
She is my sister. This is wrong of my sister.
Ajá.
This is motorcycle of my brother-in-law. Esta es la sala. La sala. He is my father.
Oh, okay. And he works as a brickmaker?
He
Sí.
Yes.
is my brother-in-law.
Uh-huh. Oh, he is your nephew. Oh, okay.
I think it will be interesting as these kids move on to college age and continue their studies. A lot of them here in Paraguay, and seeing once they receive their degree how they can continue to involve themselves and strengthen their community.
Without your support, these students will never be able to escape the cycle of poverty they were born into. Support Team Tobati. It's good for all of us. With your support, everything is possible.